Hello everyone, and welcome back to our MetaTrader Expert Advisor tutorials. In these group of videos, we'll be looking at the Self-Optimization Expert Advisor. And in this video specifically, I'll focus on an introduction and general overview of the Expert Advisor. I am Vishnu Poonai, and the product owner is Dr. Masood Sahaji, who is also the mentor. So, first and foremost, before we get into the details of the Expert Advisor, I want to point out that on Confluence, this is the page for everything related to this Expert Advisor. It will be stated in a link in the description down below. And in this Confluence page, under this heading here, they will be added the videos, the introduction video, the maintenance and installation video, and the wishlist video. They'll be listed on this page for future reference. Okay, so let's move on to what this Expert Advisor is. So, first, here is the page where one can download this Expert Advisor. And as it says here, it's a self-optimizing RSI or MFI trader. So what this trader is it uses the RSI or MFI indicators, and it makes buy and sell trades depending on if these indicators indicate an overbought or over sold positions. And it also goes one step further to that. But before we get on to what is the second step in the CA, let me point out that on the self-optimizing page, there is a link to the research done in particular for this EA. Here's the link to the second Confluence page, and this video here goes through all of the research related to this EA. Here's an example of the page. So if you need to know what the relative strength index is, the RSI, money flow index, MFI, overbought, oversold, reversal, pullback, these are all related to how this trader works. So I would recommend, if you aren't familiar with these terms, to use this research page. The research page also, as seen here, goes into the optimization values that I used in determining how to work with this Expert Advisor. So back to the Expert Advisor. So where it goes a step further is, in addition to the RSI and MFI trader, it's a self-optimizing trader. So what it does is that it tests each variable on the index indicator, whichever one you choose, RSI or MFI, and tests it twice, no matter how many hundreds of values it has on these indicators, since it goes back a certain number of bars or optimization periods, and it basically grades by value how much money it would have won or lost trading at that value, and it therefore creates output indicators or points that are recommend in Forex one should use for optimization, either in the historical or previous or forward periods. So doing so, I did do some of my own optimization. I used the input variables recommended by the creator of this EA, and I did have narrowed it down to this group of optimization values, and I tested on, for my history test, July 1st, 2016 to June 3rd, 2018, period H1. You can also use the Confluence page here to download relevant historical data. And I did have some profit and output. However, I do have an issue with the drawdown and general instability in the trades, which I do recommend to one can do more optimization for this EA. Similar results for the forward test. So, yep, that's about it for the introduction to this expert advisor. Um, I do recommend one following the Confluence page, reading the research, and then this page I broke down the class diagram as well as the sequence diagram. And in the sequence diagram here, I indicate the different steps it goes through to when it makes a buy or sell order, and I indicate the code. The state diagram helps to give a general overview of the buy order and sell order loops that it has to work with. And when you do finish with the optimization and you have like a feeling of how it works, I recommend my third Confluence page, which I did, which is I added a Confluence page just for the code of this EA, since it does come out to a lot of code. So what I did was I added all the code on this page, and I did create a video just reviewing the code. And I recommend, after you run through some optimization, general understanding of the RSI indicator, etc., you come to the code, watch this video that I've posted here, and I do have the timestamp in the sections of the code and the functions that you can skip to help you understand. So that is pretty much it for the introduction to this EA. It's very clever and well built EA, in my opinion, and from my understanding, since, like I said, it's a self optimizing EA. So the more you run and you experiment with values, it changes the overbought and oversold positions to help you generate maximum period depending on your optimization periods. So yeah, that was that for this video. And if you have any questions regarding this video or this EA, please feel free to contact me here at this email address for these inquiries. And if you have any questions for the project overall, please contact Dr. Masood Sahaji at this email here. Thank you.